A caregiver in bondage. Perhaps my mother was a queen in a previous life, and she thinks that I am her subject. As I thought about it, I realized that being a caregiver is rather like being a subject. A subject is one that is placed under authority of a monarch. That's not quite how I feel, since my mother, despite her imagination, is not a queen. She's missing the crown, the robes, and the big chair, not to mention the birthright. Perhaps a more accurate description as to how I feel being a caregiver is servant. A servant is one that serves others. Synonyms include flunky and lackey. Okay, that's a tad closer to what I'm feeling. It's just missing the feeling of bondage. Bondage is servitude to a controlling person or force. As a caregiver, clearly I am in some sort of bondage, with the controlling person being my mother and the controlling force being caregiving itself. Now, bondage is another word for slavery. Slavery is the state in which people are entrapped and exploited. That's it. Slavery includes the sense of bondage that I feel being my mom's caregiver. I feel entrapped by the situation at hand and exploited by my mother. If I were a subject, I would abdicate, resign, and relinquish those duties. If I were a servant, it could end like this. The butler did it in the bedroom with a pillow. In most cases, a slave must be freed from captivity. Out of respect for the subject, the servant, and those unfairly enslaved, I will retain my current title of caregiver, as a caregiver can in many ways be described as all of the above. The more I ponder the state of affairs, I can't help but think, if she is a queen, surely as her daughter I must be royalty, a princess or perhaps a duchess. Princess or duchess, this caregiver feels more like a scullery maid.